most famous physical therapist on the internet.
Let the airline flow.
All right. Hi, folks. I'm Bob Schrupp, physical therapist.
Brad Heineck, physical therapist.
Together we are the most famous physical therapists on the internet.
In our opinion, of course, Bob.
It's funny how we say that with a straight face, Brad. Today we're going to talk about 3-minute neck drill that will change your life.
Oh.
Seriously? It's going to change your life?
Well, it's possible, Bob. If you got neck pain.
If you got neck pain.
And I've experienced it.
Yes. And it affects you every waking minute, really. And sometimes even your non-waking minutes when you're in bed.
You have to turn like this.
Right.
Oh.
It's a telltale sign, right? Okay, today, if you haven't already, please subscribe to us. We provide videos on how to stay healthy, fit, pain-free, and we upload every day. Also, go to bobandbrad.com. Is that it?
What?
The giveaway.
Well, I don't know. Ask Tanner. Oh,
why don't you bring it on over, Brad? You can go to the giveaway section. We're always giving something away. We're giving away a doozy this week. This is a sit-to-go, I believe.
Stationary bike you can
bike
put
that fits
under
on
your
desk.
desk so you can work, exercise.
So the desk is right here. You just got to set it up high enough so that your knees don't hit, and you can work out while you're watching TV. And this thing rolls, and then it breaks in place when you put the weight on it.
Weight-bearing brakes, and they work great.
Yeah, it's good.
Well, it's a big deal to us.
I love this bike. Yeah. I really do. You can also sign up for the contest on Facebook. Go to Twitter, Instagram, or TikTok if you want a 60-second version of our program. I'm going to throw the board this time.
Yeah, that was nice. People are complaining that board's getting old, but I don't know. Yeah. So are we. Anyways, podcast. We do have the podcasts out there, and those are really nice. You don't have to look at us.
Now, we're going to show you a couple ways to do this. We're going to first show you sitting. So, you know, if you're sitting at your desk, you can do it this way real easy. But at the end, we're also going to show you how to do it lying down, some of them, because it'll be easier to do those when you don't have the muscles working.
Right. And sometimes when your neck is really painful, we'll start our patients out lying down first sometimes, and then go to increase and progress
Absolutely.
to seated position.
So, yeah, if you're really painful, you might, as Brad said. Okay, so we're going to first talk about... We're going to start with chin tucks, which we always talk about chin tucks. We always start with chin tucks, right?
CT, chin tuck.
So I'll go for the side, Brad.
Oh, but okay. I thought you were going to drag the chair in.
Well, I can do that.
We have a chair. We have chairs in this area.
All right. All right, Brad, let's start her off.
Now I have more room. All right.
All right.
Posture.
Really good posture. Yes. Really good posture. And you're going to retract your chin like this. And you don't want to go up. Oh, you don't want to go down. I just reversed that.
Yeah, wow.
You don't want to go down. You want to go up. You want to just go straight back like someone's throwing a pie in your face.
Whoa.
Well, if you can imagine Brad trying to kiss you, that would
even my wife kind of gets weary about that.
All right, next you want to do it actually with overpressure.
Yeah.
Now, this is as long as it feels okay.
Yeah, don't get aggressive.
Now, you can just take a couple fingers and push you to your chin and do a little overpressure. Or you can also take the this is the hook of it. What is it? What would you call it?
I call it the crux.
The crux.
Yeah. Okay. We'll use layman's terms.
All right.
Because we can't remember
and
the professional
this actually works really nice. And if you're having headaches that come from back here, what's nice to do is actually hold this for a while. Hold it for like 45 seconds.
It stretches those little muscles in the upper cervical column. That can create those headaches.
All right, I'm back up here, Brad.
Oh, yeah.
Next one we're going to do is rotations. Now, you can do first rotations without overpressure. And you're
good posture.
Yep. Again, very good posture.
Breathe and relax.
And then you can actually do some overpressure. Now, I like to put one hand here and one hand here.
Okay.
And I can give it a little stretch like that.
Notice he's using his fingertips.
Yeah, fingertips, not real aggressive.
Mm-hmm.
We're not cracking your neck. We're just slowly stretching it.
And if there is any pain, you don't do it. If it hurts one way, go the other way. If that way feels better, work that, and then eventually go back the other way. Things will loosen up with time.
Yeah, so for example, let's say I feel fine when I go to the right, but it hurts when I go to the left. I might go to the right for a couple days.
Right.
And then check it out.
Yep.
Oh, it's a little bit better. So I'll start going to the left then. Yep. I'll venture over there. All right, next is side bending. Same thing. You're going to try to put your ear basically on your shoulder. Don't raise your shoulder up to it. Actually, you're going to take the ear and try to get to the shoulder. These are tight on me, Brad, especially to the right.
Yeah.
And this is the one I do actually because
Well, that comes from your childhood, Bob.
Well, no, it does. It comes from my habits. Is I tend to write like this, and I, especially over the years of doing notes, I would write like this, and then I'd have to work on doing this because I would get pressure and pain from that.
One thing, make sure you're doing a strict side bend. A lot of people will rotate and combine the two motions. You want a strict side bend, just like that.
And again, you can do this with overpressure. So again, you're going to take fingertips. And you're going to grab on and just gently pull over to the side.
This is a gentle thing.
Gentle.
Yes, we're not trying to break your neck. We're just trying to gently. There's small muscles that create pain, and they do not need much pressure.
Right. You remember Gentle Ben?
Oh, yeah, he was a big bear.
Yeah. Okay. Next one, cervical extensions. I'll do this one. Oh, actually, Brad, we need a towel.
Absolutely. Maybe we should use this one.
Yeah, we can use that one or hands too. But we'll first start off. You your chin tuck, and then we go back. Now, if this hurts, I don't want you with any of these. We don't want pain when you're doing these. You can feel a stretching pain, but not a real pain.
Right.
Now, you can take your hands if you're having pain. And Brad's going to show you and actually provide some support.
Yep.
And then extend, and that'll often take any pain that you're having away.
So lower on the neck, typically reach down, and that support can really make a big difference. We're going to talk about that.
Yeah, you can try it on. Why don't you go? Well, should I do it?
No, allow me. I wouldn't do it standing, although you can, but seated is the best way to start.
But see where he's got it there?
Yeah.
And if you show from the front, Brad, or side, you can see he's pulling straight down. That's probably the easiest way to do it. There's other ways, but.
And I've had a lot of patients without the towel. Oh, it hurts with the towel and a puffy towel because it gives more support. Then they can start to go back without pain. And boy, the next time I see them within a couple days, they almost don't even need the towel anymore.
This is often a surprising exercise that helps a lot of people, and I think it's a surprise to people because they've been taught not to do this.
Yes.
And we don't want you doing it if it's really painful.
Right.
Try the modifications, and then if it's not painful, do it.
And if it is painful both ways, then you're going to go to lying down and do it. We're going to show you that in just a minute.
Well, one thing, Brad, I want to point out is with a lot of people, why don't you stand up once you come over here?
Did you forget to put your socks on?
No, I got my socks right here for something else. So for a lot of people who have neck pain, one of their problems is they're rounded out right here. Very, very common. If you're rounded here, you can't keep your neck straight.
No.
So what we're going to do is actually have you lie on a sock, a rolled up sock right there. It's going to give some pressure right here, and it's actually going to give, it's therapeutic actually. It feels like an exercise in itself too. While this is in place, then you're going to do chin tucks and chin tucks with overpressure and rotations and side bending. So why don't you first do a chin tuck, Brad, with that.
Okay. With
that in place.
You could use a towel roll.
You can also use a towel roll behind your head.
Yep. Yeah.
You can do both at the same time.
Yeah, the nice thing about this is you don't have to spend any money. You got things in your closet or your. I'm going to put that. Now, it's not going to work so good on a bed.
Yeah, you got to be on a
hard surface. I'm doing this for video purposes. Normally, I do it on a carpeted floor. So you put a nice little towel roll there, and it already feels good, and I don't even have neck pain. You could just tell it's giving me good posture. And we're going to tuck.
Then he's doing chin tucks.
Now, if you don't have this, you can tuck.
Yeah, if you have good motion.
Yeah.
You can do this one, but if you're already rounded out a little bit in that spot that I was talking about, you're going to probably have to use a rolled towel.
Yeah, so you may do this with the towel for a few days or a week or two, actually, depending on your severity of how tight you are, and eventually work it out.
Oh, geez.
What, did you almost fall, Bob?
No, my chair almost.
Be careful with that chair. That's an expensive chair.
Yeah. He's worried about the chair. He's not worried about me.
Well.
Okay, so. Now, don't kick me. All right, so I got to the little rolled sock again. I'm going to put that in place right here again. And now, again, you can do the chin tucks, which you probably can't see very well. But this is a great way to do the rotations, Brad. The neck muscles are totally relaxed, and you really could go far on this without pain. And then you can do the overpressure by just taking your fingers, tips on the chin. And
he's doing this.
you probably don't even know what I'm doing, Brad.
I do too. I can see it from here. I got the vertical view. It's
Okay, next
not
one
pretty.
is actually you can do the side bending very well here too. You're just going to pull it to the side and you give a little extra pressure.
Fingertips only,
Fingertips.
gentle.
But the muscles are so much more relaxed in this position, Brad.
Yeah, lying down like that. And you gotta, when you do it on the floor like that, your back and your spine between your pelvis and your neck
All lined up.
all
nicely.
lines up just because of the nature of the floor.
All right.
Wow, Bob, that was a very nice session.
I thought it was too.
Are we done?
We're done. Remember, we can fix just about anything.
Except for
a broken heart.
Now wait, Bob, people are going to say something. They're going to say 3 minutes. This took 10 minutes to do this, but we had the introduction and
we had
do
the intro.
explanation. You'll be able to go through this, pick out the ones that work for you, and you'll easily get done in less than 3 minutes, actually.
Right. We did it 2 ways, you remember?
Yeah.
For stuff, so.
Yeah, we're justifying
All
our
right.
babble.
We're not lying. So take care.